Good morning, everyone. Hope today is going well for you. It's going pretty decent for me. I am here, Shay Johnson, for another live takeover for USA Fibroid Centers. I do this every single month, and I try to come up with different topics that's definitely, of course, relatable to fibroids. And the topic today that I will be talking about throughout the day, because that's how I do my lives, kind of just pop up on you when I can. But the topic that I'll be talking about today are the sizes of fibroids. The reason I wanted to talk about the different sizes with fibroids, because of course, based on your body, everybody has a different story, meaning the different sizes in fibroids, how many they have. I mean, I had a friend of mine that had 37 benign tumors, 37 fibroids. And they were all little. They were all like clustered together, but it all depends on your body. So today, I wanted to kind of give you an example of the size of my fibroids that I had before, because previously I had the fibroids, of course. I had 4. I thought they were 3, but when we did the surgery, we found out that they were 4, and they were all different sizes. But I had one that was extremely aggressive, and I want to literally give you an example on and show you kind of the size that tumor was inside of me. Then I will also show you the sizes of the fibroids that I have now, unfortunately. I've always talked about how I had a myomectomy to remove the fibroids the first time, but honestly, I, till this day, wish I didn't do that. It's nothing I can do to take it back now, but I just wanted them out. They were causing so many issues, especially that one that was very aggressive. I just wanted them out. I made the fast decision to have a myomectomy, and it just ruined me because I've had issue after issue ever since. And now that the fibroids are back and I want to have another baby, it's not the size it was before. I have 3 this time. Before I had 4, I have 3 that are current now. And they're not out of the 3, they're not as aggressive as the one big one I had before, the ones I had removed, but they're starting to cause problems, and already I'm sick of it. But we're not going to show any signs of weakness. I can handle this. I've been dealing with fibroids for years, and it looks like I'll continue to deal with fibroids. I thought when I removed them, they wouldn't come back, but they did. So I'll show you the size of the ones I had before again. And then on that, on the next live, I will show you that, because I wanted to go to the store to get, you'll see what I'm going to do. I'm kind of creative with showing my little presentations on fibroids, but I want to literally show you the size of the tumors that were inside of me and the size that's inside of me now. It is 11:30. I'll do this live around, I would say 2 o'clock. I'll have all my examples lined up for you, and I know you guys can relate. Of course, our fibroids are all different sizes. Some of you have 1, some of you have 10. I have 3 right now. But it's just the fact that they're there, and we still don't have a solution to why they're here, why they're highly in African-American women. Why do we get them the most? Still can't explain that. Why do they come at all? We don't know why. But instead of focusing on the negative, at least we have companies like USA Fibroid Centers to help us through the process of removing them via UFE, uterine fibroid embolization, which I didn't know anything about it. That's why I went through with the myomectomy, because I never even heard of UFE at the time. But you live, you learn, and it is what it is. I haven't made a decision to remove the fibroids, because they're just now starting to get on my nerves. But, we'll see. I kind of take it day by day. But I do at least want to show you throughout the lives today what I've been dealing with. And, maybe some of you guys might want to express what you've been going through. The good thing about, and it's never good having fibroids, but the good thing with me is I have a fan base. I have a lot of followers, and I'm able to speak up and speak out to a lot of people, and I can relate to a lot of people. There's a lot of different celebrities that, have spoken up on their story. We actually have a brand ambassador, celebrity Cynthia Bailey. She's spoken up several times about her situation with fibroids. She actually when I first heard Cynthia Bailey talk about her fibroids, I heard it on the show Housewives, but I never knew the sizes or how many she had. But there is a lot of different celebrities that speak up and speak out, which is good because we can reach more people. And that's just my goal. I'm not a doctor, of course. I only can speak on my own experience and kind of tell you what I've learned through my process. And a lot of people, they always ask me about the size. So clearly that matters. And I want, the ladies to know you're not alone. African-American woman right here dealing with fibroids today and still trying to contemplate and make a decision on how I want to remove them now. Before they weren't really bothering me that much, but there is something going on with my body and they're starting to bother me now. So again, I'm going to, set up my presentation so I can kind of give you an idea on what I was dealing with, where they were located and the size that they were. And hopefully we can connect, we can connect on a fibroid level. And, I know I've reached hundreds of women. I've had so many different emails. I've had so many different DMs from different women that's dealing with worse situations with fibroids than me. I thought I was in a bad situation. Some of the stories I've heard, it just broke me down because it's really sad. The sizes. My first fibroid, the one that was aggressive, the first time I had my fibroids, I had 4 of them and I got them removed. It's been like 4 or 5 years now since I had them removed. But it was one that was really kicking my butt because for whatever reason, it was growing rapidly, faster than the other 3. And it was literally hiding one of them. We couldn't even see that I had 4 until they literally went up in me to remove them. And they was like, wow, she doesn't have 3 fibroids. She has 4. So I want to show you the size of the aggressive fibroid that really took me through a lot the previous time I had them. And then again, like I said before, I'll show you the sizes of them now. So make sure you come back at around 2 o'clock. And I'm going to show you my presentation, just giving you an idea on what size they are. I don't want you ladies to be scared of this situation. It's a very common situation, unfortunately. Very common in African-American women. And we have to stick together through this process because we don't know why they're here. We don't know where they come from, why they exist. There's speculation on estrogen and things like that. But there's no specifics on why they're here. So only thing that we can do is come together, speak up and speak out and try to find a solution eventually to, my goal is to one day, I hope someone figures out how to get rid of them completely forever because it's like, who wants to deal with this? But back to the celebrities. But Cynthia Bailey, she definitely spoke up on her situation. Toya Wright, she spoke up on her situation. Miss Beverly Johnson, she spoke up on her fibroid situation. I could go on and on and on. There's so many different celebrities. There's a lot of people that I know that's dealing with fibroids and they don't want to speak up about it. They find it to be very embarrassing. It's affected their relationship. It's affected their job, their everyday lifestyle. And keep in mind, everybody will not go through this process of the tortures of fibroids. Some people have fibroids and it'll just pass right through and you might not even never know they were there. But that's not my situation. My fibroids are here and they speak loud and proud, and it's just something that I'm dealing with. So the point of my lives is to connect with you, relate to you, and just let you know that you're not alone. So on that next live, let's see this presentation so I can show you the size that I have now and the size of the fibroids that I had before. All right. So come back at 2 o'clock and we'll knock that out. Okay. Let me see. I'm just making sure I'm looking at the comments. Okay, yeah, I'll answer your questions at 2, but at least let me show you the size, and maybe we could go live. Some of you guys, if you want to go live, we can, and you can tell me the sizes of your fibroids. Listen, it is a headache, but we can get through this, all right? So come back at 2 o'clock so I can show you my little presentation. All right, your girl Shay Johnson signing out. I'll see you at 2. USA Fibroid Centers, it's everywhere. So if you have any further questions outside of what I'm doing today, reach out to USA Fibroid Centers because they have locations all around the U.S. and they can really help you. Tell them Shay Johnson sent you. They got you. All right, I'll be back at 2 o'clock.